say, oh, we got the truth. And I'm not Franklin. I may be Kurt sometime, but I'm not Franklin. If you're going to call me Franklin, you might as well call me Ben. Como Benjamin. In 1902, German Kaiser Wilhelm brought the entire structure of the altar of Pergamon, the altar of Zeus, Satan's seat, and had it set up in Berlin, Germany. Wilhelm II claimed that to be the highest achievement of his reign. Satan's seat, not a copy, the actual original, is now in the European Union in the Pergamos Museum in Berlin, Germany. So those of you who are looking for a European connection, don't worry, I got one for you. Not the throne of Satan, not the power of Satan, not the Pope from the Roman Catholic Church, no, but the physical manifestation of the throne of Satan is now part of the European Union. So wait, check this out. So Satan managed to make a nexus between the spiritual base, which is still in Turkey, and the physical base, which is now in the European Union. It all fits, but not the way your grandmother told you it fits, the way it really fits, which is Islam, which is popery, is subject to Islam. Islam will never be subject to popery. And no, I'm not being hard on the Catholics. C.H. Spurgeon used the same terminology. Popery. And that's not the stuff you spray on the carpet either. Baruch Hashem. You know we're going to lose some listeners now. Well, he said, like, I'm turning out. Anyway. So Satan's physical... Satan's physical seat, not a copy, but the actual original is now in the European Union in the Pergamos Museum in Berlin, Germany. Now this, brothers and sisters, signifies an end-time alliance between Europe and Islam that makes up the end-time Islamic beast. Because is Europe involved? Si, senor. How is Europe involved? They have the physical dwelling of Satan's seat that used to be, what? The altar of Zeus in Pergamos. Where is it now? Where is it now? In Berlin. Tadara by Yahweh. And so I don't want to offend anybody, but we do have recovering Christians, we have recovering Protestants, and we have recovering Catholics. People that are in religious recovery come from all persuasions, right? Right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I'm in Jewish recovery because a lot of things the Jewish people told me were dead wrong. So I'm not picking on any one religion. But understand one thing. The Catholic Church has taken the mark of the beast. Because the Pope already kissed the Quran and said, we're all brothers. So the physical seat of Satan, where Satan dwells, has been moved into the European Union, and Islam, of course, in Turkey, is the spiritual center of Satan. So we have a nexus, a connection between the physical throne and the spiritual power, the lexus between Islam and the European Union. Furthermore, brethren, German archaeologists found an amazingly well-preserved condition. Now, don't lose me now. How many are in this for the long haul? How many are in this for the U-Haul? How many are in this for the money? Come on, Doc. Hey, what's up, Doc? Come on. German archaeologists found an amazingly well-preserved condition. The Ishtar, oh my goodness gracious. The Ishtar Gates. Why weren't they just called the Babylonian Gates? Bert, why were they called the Babylonian gates? They weren't just called the Babylon, they were known as the Ishtar gates. Because Israelites enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. So he's going to take the gates of Babel and call them the Ishtar gates. The Babylonian gates, seen here in your handout. Please take a look at your handout. You see that? How many see that? How many see that? Do you have your handout? Those are the Ishtar gates. See those gates? They're beautiful as far as the world goes. Why are the Ishtar gates called Ishtar? Because they're replacing Yahweh's feast with Ishtar. And why are they blue? Because they're mimicking Yahweh, who blue is the color of the royalty of the King of Kings of heaven. And so they're mocking Yahweh, and they make the gates of Babylon Ishtar blue. What you're looking at, brother, are the actual gates of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar's Babylon. Those are the actual gates. Now, how am I going to make this connection? Watch this. In 1913, Germany began bringing the gates of Babylon also to be set up in the same museum in Berlin, Germany. Watch what Satan is doing here. He takes the physical manifestation, or the altar of Zeus, the polytheistic temple, high temple, on the hill in Pergamos, brings it to Berlin, but to make the picture complete, he brings the gates of Babylon, sticks it in the same museum in Berlin at the beginning of the 20th century. Are you with me? Are you with me? So Islam and the seed of Satan, which is the current seed of Satan, along with the gates of Islam. What are the gates of Islam? Babylon and Iraq. Hello? What is the seed of Islam? Pergamos. Where is the gates of Islam? Babylon, Iraq. Where all pagan deception was started by who? The Rod Man. Not A-Rod, he plays for the Yankees. Who was the original Rod Man? Nimrod! All pagan religion emanates from Babylon in the Middle East, modern day Iraq, where Nimrod started all of the ancient pagan religion. So both the gates of Babylon and the throne of Zeus's altar that Yeshua spoke about when he warned believers not to have any allegiance to that altar in 90 CE, both today reside within the European Union, ready for relocation back to the Middle East. Does this blow you away? Does this stuff blow you away? Mordechai, the gates of Babylon and the throne of Satan both will be going back to the Middle East to prepare the way for the end-time Islamic beast to rise up against the world. Once the gates of Babylon and the throne of Satan found their way to Germany, it did not take long for World War I to begin. By 1930, the entire Ishtar Gateway, as well as the processional, had been brought to Germany and erected in Berlin. Now, that's just the beginning of the story. This is going to be very hard, so we need to pour Abyssal Ma'im Chaim. Are you with me? So notice, we know that things, that spirits, that dark spirits, that evil spirits latch on to things. And so the spirits behind the Ishtar gates and the throne of Satan moved to Berlin, and those spirits never left those edifices. And when those edifices contained those evil spirits, it could stir up the spirit of a madman like Hitler. Watch this. Do you know, wake her up for this, this is important. She up? Wake up, wake up. Check this out. Come on, it ain't that bad. Come on, Doc, you gotta keep your patients awake. Check this out. Not only did Hitler know that that was Satan's seat in ancient Pergamos, he ordered it and used it for his own nefarious activity. Now he knew it, but Christian preachers don't know it. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? He knew it. Adolf Hitler, a Skull and Bones member in Germany, where the Skull and Bones Society was known as the Thule, T-H-U-L-E, Society, was Adolf Hitler. Hitler celebrated the erection of the gates of Babylon, especially the altar of Satan's seat. And don't miss this. In 1934, Hitler became dictator and ordered construction of the Tribune at the Zeppelin Field in Nuremberg for his Nazi rallies. The architect of the Zeppelin Field was Albert Speer, who used the Pergamon altar as the model for the Zeppelin Tribune. The Führer's pulpit was located in the center of the Tribune in Zeppelin Field, built from 1934 to 1937. Adolf Hitler, the evil king of Germany, started World War II in 1939, sitting on Satan's throne. Adolf Hitler attributed mystical power to the throne of Satan and did his mad ravings from there. World War II resulted in the death of 55 million, including 6 million innocent Jewish men, women, and children, which Hitler sought to purge from Europe. Russia captured the Pergamon altar, or Satan's seat, in 1948. Did you get that? Russia took the altar away from Germany in 1948. Lloyd, what happened in 1948? May 14th, 1948, Israel is reborn as a nation. As soon as Yahweh took Adolf Hitler and moved Satan's seat, the physical manifestation of Satan's seat, out of Germany, the war ended and Israel was born. It don't get any deeper than this, guy. I can't get deeper than this.
Oh yeah.
But in 1958, Russia returned the Pergamon altar back to Germany, where it is now located in the European Union in Berlin, Germany. In other words, it was not until Satan's seat arrived in Germany that both world wars began. And it was not until the year of its removal from Germany in 1948 that Israel was able to become a nation again in the land of Israel. Coincidence? I think not. Toda Rabah Yahweh. And now it's, I don't know how this is going to go. Turn with me to don't turn there, just listen. 2 Thessalonians, Thessalonica Bet 2:3. Thessalonica Bet 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for the day of Yeshua's return will not come except there come a apostasy, a falling away, and the man of sin, or the anti-Mashiach, the Islamic anti-Mashiach, will be revealed, the son of perdition. Yeshua will not return until the throne or the seat of Satan, the son of perdition, the Islamic anti-Mashiach, is revealed. In other words, let no prophecy teacher deceive you. Pre-trib, mid-trib, post-trib, pre-wrath, pre-cleaning, pre-French cleaning, and pre-post, mid or post tribulation teacher deceive you. Yeshua will not return until the man of sin, the Islamic anti-Mashiach, is revealed to the world. And if the man of sin is revealed, he's coming back on the Turkish Ottoman throne. The Turkish Ottoman throne will be revealed, and that's why Turkey is suing Germany. They want the throne back because Satan knows that he is ready to reveal the Islamic anti-Mashiach to the world, but he cannot do so until the throne is returned from Germany to Turkey. Wow. Whew. Whew. Wow. Man, when I came across this stuff, it just blew my mind. It's a mind blower. Yeshua will not return until the throne of Satan, the son of perdition, the Islamic anti-Mashiach, is revealed. So our understanding this is crucial to Yeshua's return and to our full redemption. And Turkey is angry. They, the children of the Ottomans, want their empire back, and they know they cannot get their empire back until they get their throne back. They've got to sue Germany to get it out of Germany and back into Turkey where it rightfully belongs. But why do they want it back now? Didn't they get rid of it because of all kind of polytheism and paganism? Didn't they want it out? Because of all the polytheism on the side, the relief, the artwork on the side? Yeah, they wanted it out. But now Satan wants it back, and so Turkey is demanding in The Hague that it be returned, even though it still has the same pagan symbols. Oh, the actual gates and seat of Satan may be in Berlin for now, but the spiritual center remains in Turkey, as the spirit realm lives there as it did before. In Bereshit 6:4 it says this: there were giants in the earth in those days. And after that, when the sons of Elohim, demons, came into the daughters of men, they bare children. The same became mighty men. Bereshit 6:4. Oh, renown, men of renown. The giants of Bereshit 6 refer to fallen angels, demons, giants, cohabitated with the daughters of men. They bore mighty men, giant children, half demon, half human. Now let's closely analyze the center of all ancient world pagan worship. The giants depicted, and I'll go quickly because otherwise I'll bore you with a whole bunch of facts. The giants depicted as objects of worship. If you're listening on the internet, you'll find this on the last 2 pages of the teaching. I want you to take another look at your handout. I want you to look at the second row, at those photos on the second row. Can you see some of those pagan Greek mythological deities on the side of that, of the altar of Satan's seat? Can you see some of that? Huh? There are literally thousands of those that are depicted. You see that? You see all those pagan deities? So the altar of Zeus was the center of ancient paganism, the ancient world paganism, just like